Were you, because like books like Good to Great, and so were you a reader throughout your life in the sense of personal development, or is that something you picked up later through masterminds in that nature?
No, I'm not a great reader. I love listening. I love always being present, just listening, and it could be TV, could be audio books, but it really was just life and listening and watching, being in other people's presence that do great things and listen to them. So I wasn't a great reader. I wasn't a great comprehender. My problem with reading books is as I start to read, I try to apply them to my business too quickly instead of reading the book. So before you know, I'm done a chapter, and I'm like, how the hell did I not, like, this is taking way too long, I'm taking too many notes, and I try to apply it. Yes, I learn a lot from doing, but they do force me to read, which is hugely important. And I've gotten better at it. Try to read the book and then try to reread it and apply it, because I'm picking up things and trying to apply it too much, and you're not getting through the book like you're supposed to do.
What are some books that have really challenged you and helped you grapple with things as growing this amazing company?
Well, I mean, there's two types, there's the business books, right? Good to Great, and Who Moved My Cheese, and all those business books, the Jim Collins books, and there's just so many along the way, Perfect Habit and things like that you read, and they're all very good. But then there's other things that are a little bit more lighthearted, like The Janitor, and different books that were about a CEO who lost his way, and it was more lighthearted reading, and it wasn't about X's and O's for your business. It was more about balance in life. And that's one thing Rex also taught me, and Eddie Talk, who is the leader of our round table, was like, listen, Ken, all this is great, you're starting to expand, but it's all about balance. If you don't have balanced life, you're going to really feel off. It's just like balance in life. Like if you're off, you're going to have injuries somewhere along your body. If you're not balanced in business and personal life and life, you're going to have injuries, and that's going to either be injuries on your personal side, or there's going to be injuries on your business side. Because you can't do it all, and if you're trying to do both at 100%, it's never going to work, right? So that's been a process that is ongoing, especially in a growing business. It's easy to get balance once you stay still. You have two gyms. We didn't grow a gym for a couple of years, and it's easy to hire to that level. It's easier to be comfortable in that level. But when you add a gym every year, and you're constantly changing and adding new layers to your organization and adding new locations and complexities, that's where balance starts to teeter. And it's kind of funny. It comes back to working out with a trainer, and you needed to get balance again in your body. Because if you would have come back and worked out your own way and didn't do it systematically, you might have gotten stronger in one area, not, and all of a sudden you have an injury in your hip, and your knee, or your arm. It's funny how that kind of works together. But business is so much like a human body. Is, like I said, you need to have balance. You got to be able to get away from it. And if you work all the time, let me tell you, you're going to burn out unless you're a special person that just doesn't want to have a personal life.